Alright, so, you guys have all decided that you would like to leave Dranis and head to Norest, and you have decided to take the quicker route of traveling along the coast and then up the Bosran River, passing by the city of Trinthum on the way. You find a ship that is willing to give you passage. It's carrying a shipment of cargo that came from, the regions around the Velix River, and is transporting that to Trintham, and they just have just enough room on board for a few passengers. It is not a passenger train or passenger ship. You guys are just booking a little bit of space to sleep because you want to get there as quickly as possible, I believe. Uh,
Yes.
the voyage along the coast takes 2 days. Are there anything that anybody, and the answer can just be a simple no, but is there anything that people want to do on this 2-day trip from Dranis to Trintham?
I don't think so.
No, not particularly.
Okay. It's rather uneventful voyage. You arrive 2 days later in the city of Trintham. Alina and Abel, you guys have certainly been here before. It is the second largest city in Bosmar. It was formerly the largest city in Lothram until the previous count of the city decided that Lothram could not keep his people and his city safe from the Knoll threat, and convinced some of the local lesser surrounding lords to break away from Lothram and pledge themselves instead to Bosmar. The city is built on the sort of peninsula in between the two, the Larmouth and the Bosran rivers. It is very frequently flooded. The portion of land just sort of between those two rivers is very much a floodplain. It's a lot of very good agricultural land because of those deposits, think like Mesopotamia, such. The city itself, in order to not take up too much of that very useful cropland, is actually built as more of a floating city just off the coast, with many buildings built on pylons that rest just above the waterline, and many boats connecting them. The city has the largest cathedral to Carrick outside of Avency itself, as the center section of the city, and the famous floating gardens are all a giant shrine to Carrick. And it is, despite being smaller than Norest population-wise, it is by far the most economically powerful, just city in the region. It is called the Emerald of... What the fuck did I call it? I had an Emerald of something. It was very... the Emerald City. Fuck it. Yeah. Largest city in the it's actually larger than Bosmar. My apologies. It's larger than Norest. It's the largest city in the northwestern Grecian Plains.
Wonder if there's a wizard here.
Are we gonna have one short day in the Emerald City?
Pay no attention to the left behind the curtain.
There's probably wizards here. There are wizards in this world. They're not entirely common, but they do exist. As you sort of disembark from the ship, you will then need to book yourselves passage up north. It is up to you whether you want to spend some time visiting anything in the city, or if you just want to find the quickest barge leaving north up along the river. It is going to take you 8 days to go up the river because you're going against the current, and they need to do paddling and stuff like that to get the ship up there. But yeah, the city is stretched out before you.
Should we be seeing something on the page?
Yeah, I am not loading a screen.
It's just black for me.
Oh,
Is it because
why?
The
Lighting? Oh, it had token vision on.
yeah, There we go.
Ah.
Apologies.
I was like, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a picture behind this, but I don't.
I
There
thought
is.
it was just taking forever to load. I was
Yeah.
on.
I was also just like, this is
It
taking a
doesn't show
while.
me any different, so. And you guys can see it now, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So yeah, the floating gardens of Trinthum. Yep.
Do we want to do anything, or do we just want to continue on our way?
I feel
We
like
can also ostensibly spend a night here.
one short night. I guess.
One night in Bangkok. In Trentham.
I would lean over and be like, Abel, you should take Galahadrin to the garden. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Yes, I do believe you're right.
Maybe I should.
Can I trust you to make arrangements for a ship? Are we actually wanting to stay here, or are we wanting to just? I feel like anything I would want to do in this city would be like just the same downtime activities we just got done with. I don't know
Fair.
that we have anything specific that we want to achieve in the city.
Is there anything unique about this city? Like any unique opportunities? that we don't know about? Well, not Mira, obviously, but
Depends. I don't think there have been any like plot threads that you've been following that would point you to this city. It's probably a lot of like if you had more gold, more shopping things. If you had any sort of plot lines involving like worship of Carrick or something. The Archbishop isn't here, despite it being such a large temple, because the Archbishop is a political position. But no, there's at the moment it's just a very pretty city. Floating gardens.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
I think we can always take our time coming back through here.
That's true too.
I think we should stay for the day and then leave. Find a ship leaving in the evening.
How long's the trip from here to our next destination?
8 days.
Yeah, I think we can. I don't know.
I mean, I guess we could just see what the schedule is for ships leaving. Just to like, it could be that like the next ship doesn't leave for like 3 days, so we have to stay for at least that long. Or it could be that the next ship leaves right now.
If you want to send somebody up there to sort of
Okay.
check on the schedule. So you're kind of, as you go to the ship thing and you start asking for, when passage is booked, there is enough economic activity where there are ships constantly coming and going. The main sort of difference is what the ship is supposed to be carrying. Up until now, since speed has been of the essence, you guys have been just like negotiating with people to let you take up some room on just a cargo ship or a cargo barge, and just you're sitting there in some cleared parts of the deck, just surrounded by shipping goods, and just you pay the people and they take you up. If you want to wait for a passenger ship, there are ones that leave like dedicated passenger ships that will leave every early morning and late afternoon, just like twice a day. They just go up and down, just sort of a regular service.
That is a very busy river.
Yeah, right?
How expensive? Can we afford it?
Yeah, I think at this point, you have run out of the gold that the uncle gave you. But passage for 4 people and 2 animals probably come about to like, I don't know, 1 gold and 50 silver, just for a lot
Easy.
of you.
I got it.
Easy.
Is remember, commoners need to use this to get around too. So
Yeah, I'll buy one for like the late afternoon today. And that way it'll give them time to go to the gardens and...
Okay. So Abel will talk to Galahadrin and just be like, Galahadrin, would you like to tour the city and the gardens with me?
Yes, we can see what sort of magnificent plants they have here. The finest plants.
Come, I'll lead the way.
if we have I have the time. While they're going on a date, would like to buy new clothes. We should
Okay.
probably stop looking like a vagrant.
Okay. Fine clothes. If you want to buy fine clothes, then those are just player's handbook things, and you can decide what they look like. What are the costs of fine clothes? That's something you can look up.
I have 54 gold, and I make everything I need. I can afford fine clothes.
Oh yeah, and it's yeah, it's again. What is that? Fine clothes. Fine
I
clothes.
think they're 10 gold.
Yeah, and this is a very again. This is kind of like a mix of like New York and Venice, kind of. So there's a lot of 15 gold, and there's a lot of really high fashion, dedicated to the latest trends and the noble houses. You can get something just off the rack that is still going to be better than anything that you've seen before in your life.
Certainly better than anything I've ever worn.
If you want something custom, they can make it for you, but it would take a few days for them to make it. So
I don't have a few days.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go with you? Since I know.
I mean, sure. I don't even know if it really takes RPing. I'm just gonna buy 2 sets of clothes, a nicer set of clothes, and then a set of clothes if I need to specifically dress for not looking fancy and being in a fight.
You can also just get your existing clothes mended too, which would be
I'll do that too, but they're old beggar's clothes. So, well, not beggar, farmer's clothes.
Yeah. Well, fisherman's clothes, but
yeah, fisherman's clothes.
Listen, I have nothing else I'm doing.
You can do that easily. If you're staying the night, because it's currently you get here around noon, so you have the option of staying the full day and going with the boat in the morning, or
Let's
having
just
a quick
stay the day.
afternoon to yourself and going. I believe the evening barge will depart at around 5. So.
Honestly, we traveled for 2 days. We're gonna be traveling for another 8. Let's sleep in the bed.
All right. Rooms for night. They're. I assume you guys are going to go for a more modest room, not like a cheap one, but also not going for a very expensive one, or do you want to go for the very expensive one?
Moderate is fine.
Moderate's just fine.
Okay, let me double check that.
Listen, you left the 2 probably least extravagant folk
right
to choose the rooms.
Expenses. So modest accommodations are for each room is 2 beds, and each room is 1 gold each for the night.
3 gold, but.
All right.
You bunking with me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Galahadron gives a pep talk to the flowers. They don't talk back. That won't stop
sure?
them. I am sure. I keep trying,
Maybe you
but
just
I
can't
won't
hear
stop.
them.
I listen very. I get closer. Nothing. But I still give them an inspiring pep talk because they can do it.
Excellent. Well, now we look much
You make
fancier.
you make this confusing, Tika, because you have multiple Discord accounts. Did you get the ping?
Did I get the ping?
I would love to have been more sneaky about this, but then I realized communicating with you in pings is unreliable.
Oh my god! What? Oh, I've got a letter. I handed a letter.
You just got a letter.
I hand the flower. I tuck it right into the hedge. It's my letter about the questions about the to the Green Knight.
The letter just stays in the hedge, doesn't move.
Perfect.
Perfect. Delightful.
Take that. By leave of summer, I command you.
Yeah. You get. Yeah.
Everything all right? You look startled. Are you?
You look
mailing
and
a letter?
They're just talking to some flowers that are not moving or anything, and then she shoved the letter into the
Well,
bush.
well, of course they do, but this place is in shambles. I'm not even sure if their kings know what's going on. A lot of them don't even know what summer is.
Are you talking about the flowers or the people?
What? Sorry, what? I was speaking to these, and I pointed at the flowers.
Oh, I see. So you were talking about the people. To
Yes.
the flowers.
The flowers know what summer is.
I see. Okay. I mean, isn't it summer right now?
Yeah, but none of you know what the summer court is.
That's true. What is the summer court, actually? It's currently summer. So,
Mhm.
like, is it just... I don't know where I'm going with this, actually. What is the summer court? You're the prince of it, obviously.
That's right.
Where is it?
In the seat of summer.
Of course.
It's in summer.
Yes. The seat of summer. The heart of it.
And if I remember correctly...
Yeah, they're the lords and ladies of summer.
Right.
I'm the prince of summer. Yes. It resides in a great wheel.
So what's gonna happen in the fall?
I don't know. I've actually never been to fall. I've had fall courtiers visit.
Well, no, but I mean, like, you know, let me look at our calendar because I don't remember how our calendar works. So next month.
Fall.
It's
Next month.
Next month, fall will start in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 a week. In 1 week.
Yep. Well, a week is 5 days.
A little
Every
about 2
every
weeks.
month. Yeah, every month is 45 days. It is currently the 38th of Ashrin, which is the second month of summer. Next month will be Morin, which is the first month of fall.
It's gonna be fall in less than 2 weeks. What's gonna happen?
All right. I turn back to the flower. I say, one moment, dearest Abel. I must finish this. I turn back to the flower. And so 3 times you've asked, so I must attempt to bid your words. Take me there, flower.
Where are you going?
I don't know, flower. You've asked me thrice, and I answer. I come.
But yeah, Abel, she's just staring, or he's just staring at a flower. It's a very pretty flower. Like it's a a beautiful garden with just like tropical flowers from all around the continent, and some from probably beyond the continent too, that are sort of kept in full bloom year round by the magic of the priests who maintain.
We must make a quick diversion from our anti-famine plan where we go and get guns. Where is the entrance? I look around for a fairy circle or knot of oak trees. I think if you run around an oak tree 3 times, you can go to summer. I read that once.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I suppose nothing could be hurt by trying. Abel looks somewhat skeptical.
Maybe the pool of water if it's noon. I look in it.
The sun is reaching its zenith. You said you climbed down here from a tree, yes?
Yes, a tree. Galahadron's pinching his nose. He looks around for the big tree. Is it nearby? We're by the ocean.
You can do an arcana
There's a
check.
tree up there on that temple. It's not big enough. I'll do an arcana check.
Yeah.
Maybe it's bigger than it looked.
Tree's little. This is an important arcana check. I'm gonna look at my book too while I do this.
There are no unimportant arcana checks.
Let's see. Yes, backwards flower. I Give me a moment. I'm looking at my book. Flower, 3 times you have asked, so 3 times I must answer. I will come home, whether it be by sea. I will come home, whether it be by a fairy circle. I will come home, if it be that I may smash through... Fall? Fall. Fall's coming up. Please, Flower, tell my mother I do not know where the tree is.
Flowers do not respond. They are flowers.
They are flowers.
Cowards.
Abel, go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay.
So you don't see the flowers in any way participate in any form of conversation. They're flowers. You do see that you are drawing some strange looks from other very finely dressed either nobles or merchants going about the city. And there is a deacon who is debating with themselves whether they need to come forward and talk to you about the strange wood elf who is, talking very fervently to the flowers. Oh yeah, there's like butterflies and stuff all over here. It's beautiful.
I'm gonna put a hand in Galahadrin's shoulder and just say, the garden is beautiful, but it can't compare to you.
Oh, Galahadrin turns at that. Oh, I thank you. Galahadrin and looks at his... I do like my hat.
Your
My hat? You like my hat? It's made of antlers.
Yes, your
At
hat is very
least.
nice.
Yes. Everyone loves the hat.
Well, I do also, of course, yes. You're not your hat.
I'm often... Hat and I... Very... Thank you. Thank you. You are not so bad yourself. Look, I can even tell you apart from the other mortals. Because of your hat.
Oh, that really is an honor.
It has a feather.
It does.
We might have a problem.
Oh?
Oh, yes.
The flower's not making good conversation?
Oh, no. We have to return to summer briefly.
Well, we're still in summer, so...
I know, but not this summer. The seed of summer. Deeper. But I do not remember where the tree is. I don't remember what direction I came in. I was just...
I will say, for at least the critical fail on the Arcana check, you cannot think of a way to return briefly.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't. But I need to. I have been bid to come. And you'll get to visit.
I did promise to serve in your retinue as you served in mine.
Yes.
That is a promise I intend to keep.
And then we can ask the Green Knight all of our questions.
That's true. We could find out some good information that way. We might not need to go to Norest after all.
Alina could talk to the Green Knight and see if they know each other.
We do have to get there somehow, though.
Yes.
Well, I mean, we are in the seat of one of the most influential members of the clergy of the kingdom, who happens to be a follower of Carrick, who as a nature deity might have some lore about the Feywild. Perhaps we should pay a visit to his temple.
It's as good a guess as any.
Okay.
I guess I never thought about returning. I thought I would stay out here a while and help. I wonder why she needs me back so soon.
Well, you certainly have helped, so... I mean,
I did leave pretty abruptly, but I knew there would be a conversation if I stayed.
Oh,
Yes. I mean, I love parties and I love stories. I loved hearing the stories of the Green Knight every night. Lots of sword fights, but I only ever practice sword fight at home. I only have, you know, the same parties. And here I can actually be in the story. I knew she wouldn't really want that, so I left without asking, because it's usually just better to go.
I see. Because you were afraid that the answer would be no.
And then I would have to stay, yes.
Hmm. Well,
I have to do as I bid.
in that case, what happens if you can't do as your bid?
I don't know, I have to.
I mean, you have to try, but
Yes.
sometimes you just can't. You know, like my uncle wants those guns. I don't know that I'm going to
And
actually
we're
be able to
gonna get
them.
him those guns, even though I think it might be a bad idea.
Well, I don't know that we're going to be able to.
I don't know if
really
we're
have a
gonna
good
get him those
plan.
guns, to be honest.
Just reason with your prince and princess.
It's going to be a tough sell, I think. But sometimes you could just like, you could fail on purpose.
Fail on purpose. No. I would never. I always do my best.
I see. Well, then maybe we should try and find some more information about the Feywild then.
And
some-
keep your eyes peeled for very large trees in the ocean. Or perhaps fairy circles. I
What
once
is
saw
a fairy
someone step.
circle?
A fairy circle is a bunch of fairy flowers or mushrooms growing in a circle. The ground is liminal.
If I look around, do I see anything like that?
Probably not.
With your
Game master's
perception check,
gone.
no.
Okay.
Oh, just a fairy circle in the street? I'd love it. No.
Hmm.
But mortals find their way in. And not all of you are climbing trees.
Do a history check, Galadrin.
Right.
My favorite. Oh,
Yep, the only mortal you have ever heard of coming from Aventicuum is the Green Knight. You have never met or heard of any other people from Aventicuum besides the Green Knight.
and it's true he was pretty cagey about how he entered. And why. I did love the stories, though. I like the one where they make friends with the goblins. Hmm.
And I've never heard of the Feywild or anything, or the Court of Summer before this at all, right?
Oh, none of you. You
Nope.
don't seem.
None of it you've never heard of. They describe. Galahadrian can describe a fairy circle like pretty well to you, pretty intricately. Like they're used to that sort of thing. They can give you a list of all the different ways to get in and out of the Feywild. It's you haven't come across anything resembling. Like neither of you have come across anything resembling any of those passages anywhere. So.
Hmm.
I would describe him as righteous, the Green Knight.
I think at this point, that deacon would approach you, and it's like, yes, are you all right? Is there anything that we can do to help you enjoy the gardens more fully and peacefully?
Galahadrian gives him a courtly bow. Deacon of this great garden, do you have a
Oh,
door to the seat
no.
of summer?
No need for such formalities. We are all equals in Carrick's house, and come again.
Do you have a doorway to summer?
Summer is almost over. We
Yeah.
are currently in it.
That's right.
It will be fall in a week and a half after the next blue moon.
True.
No,
No?
apologies. I don't know what you're asking for.
Most people don't seem to. I'm not even really sure how to do what I'm asking. I don't blame you. What's fall like here in the gardens?
Oh, in the gardens. Oh, we are currently in an area of the gardens that we do try and maintain a summer climate year round. But there are most of the gardens we allow to change with the seasons. If you'd like to see the autumn section, it's just over there on the northeast corner of the gardens. I can show you if you wish.
Certainly, lead the way, Deacon of the garden.
Of course. It sort of leads you around, just goes clockwise around
What are the
the
fall
section.
plants like?
What are the what?
What are the fall plants like?
They're mostly the same plants, but like the trees have they've all turned, yellow and red, but they're staying on the trees. The flowers that are blooming are, different varieties of flowers that bloom during this time. There's a lot less of them than in the summer, and you would assume spring sections and such.
Mhm.
But they're still there. There's also a large, like half of the section is crops that come to, harvest time in the fall, that are just sort of frozen in a perpetual state of abundance, if you would.
I think that most fruits would not appreciate that. It's hard to tell because these plants don't speak, but I think that
You can do a nature check.
an apple that could never be eaten is a sad apple. I'll do a nature check, but I'm telling you how it is.
You can also do an insight check if you think that would be more appropriate for Galahadron.
Sure. That seems more interesting. So is nature better? Insight.
You look through and you're like, this doesn't seem right, but this apple is hard to read. It has a lot less personality than the ones you're used to.
This apple has a great poker face.
And that it doesn't have a face?
That's right.
Well, I'll enjoy the gardens. Let us know if you need anything. He just like these people are
He
crazy.
came because I was weird, and he left because I was weirder. I'm not sure I understand your people very well.
No, you pretty much got it.
Yeah, I think you've summarized them quite well. I do wonder how they've managed to freeze these plants in this way. Like, what kind of... Is it some kind of magic? Is there like a plaque out of character, is like a plaque I can read or something that explains...
There's not a plaque you can read. Go ahead and do an Arcana check, because you've been to these gardens before. Like this is definitely some place where you'd probably go on like vacations or as a kid. You never understood it. It's not your pet subject. The priests do something. It's religious and holy and magical and sacred. And, it's about it.
And ultimately boring.
Ultimately boring. That's the worst thing. Unlike Galahadron here, who I get distracted as I'm trying to figure out how the gardens work. Just gazing at him dreamily.
As he seriously nods at a butterfly.
But yeah, so there's the rest of the gardens. It has, sections for all the 4 seasons, and then just like more year-round ones, and it's very pretty. Not really much else of note besides just everything being nice. Did you want to talk to the clergy more while you were here, or were you second guessing that?
I guess. I mean, we were talking about like how like the temple or like the church might have the best archives, where we would have the best chance of finding anything at all about the Feywild / the Court of Summer.
Possibly this would be one place. The reason that this temple is so important is just because it's such a tourist location. The Archbishop resides in Norest, so like administrative hub of the temple is in the capital. The bishop who is here is mainly concerned with all the stuff that's going on with managing this temple as opposed to records and whatnot.
Alright, well I guess...
And you would just know that politically.
Yeah, so. One more reason to go to Norest then for research.
Yeah. Anything else, or are we good with you guys?
I think that's good. I'm just gonna
Alright.
walk with
Galahadrian carries Abel over the snow, because I presume in the winter
Oh.
section there is snow.
There is not snow. It does not
Okay.
necessarily snow in most of Aventicum.
You can still carry me though.
Oh, alright. I just wanted to make sure nobody had to touch snow. I know snows can probably be bad.
There's a patch of snow for plants that are from, surprisingly enough, the east, because it does snow in the east, closer to the mountains.
Galahadrian gives it a wary look.
Alright, so that is the two of you. Alina and Phelan, you guys went shopping. Was there anything else you wanted to shop for?
Nope. Bought my clothes. I'm all set.
Alright, Marrow.
No,
Yep.
Elena will help Phelan shop for a moment, and then when he's all settled, she's just going to walk. A lot has
Okay.
been happening. She's got a lot of emotions. She's just gonna walk it out.
Alright.
I
Marrow,
will
what about
spend.
you?
Sorry, I will spend time when I'm alone in our room, just letting Gus fly around and keeping an eye on the city.
Okay, yeah, he's going around doing his thing, avoiding cats and whatnot. Marrow,
Good.
was there anything you wanted to do in the city, or are you just going for walkies as well?
I think Mara's gonna do some. Okay. What's the phrase? I don't know the phrase I'm looking for. She's gonna do like.
Hit me with
Just a-
synonyms. Like, hit me with
like,
the surrounding
it's
words.
It's not espionage. It's not
Investigation?
Reconnaissance?
recon. It's none of those. It's none of those. Yeah, she's gonna do a couple laps around the city, looking for just any sign.
Okay. As you're sort of sniffing around, go ahead and do a survival check. Just as you and Dirt are going around sniffing.
Oh, these are
Okay.
alphabetical. That helps.
Oh, alright.
I survive.
So, you are sniffing around. Are there any particular things that you are sniffing for?
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm sniffing for dirts.
Well, Dirt's with you.
Yeah, more.
Oh, like
More
actual, like
dirts,
soil?
like the echo.
Oh, okay. So you're sniffing around. You don't sense anything that sort of is around the same wavelength as, like, is wavelength of light a smell? You know what I mean. As you and Dirt necessarily, but you do catch, beneath the smell of all these peoples, a more animalistic smell, and you follow that outside of the city, closer to the land section, so off the floating parts, to a sort of large series of, from a distance, you can see like glass domes and cages and pens, and from this distance you can smell that there is a sort of very large variety of more animalistic scents coming from that direction. As you sort of stand outside of a place with a big sign in front of an arch that a bunch of people are coming and going from that says the Menagerie. And as you're sort of sniffing for this, there are some large humanoids, like an orc and a Goliath, that sort of stop and just look over at you, and it's like, it's an interesting looking dog. And they start looking around for someone. Who's like, hey, whose dog is this? It doesn't look like they have. Doesn't look like they have an owner. Oh, it's a shame. They must have obviously gotten out of the menagerie. We should put them back in, don't you think? Yeah, we probably should.
She's gonna ignore them and head towards where she's getting these vibes from.
That would be the menagerie itself, which is that looks like there's an entrance underneath a big arch.
Okay, she's just gonna head in.
Oh, they're going in themselves. Oh, okay. And they start sort of following you in, just like warily. It's like, oh, great, they're doing it themselves. So you go in. Parth would have the context of you walk straight past like a ticket booth without doing anything about it. I don't think anyone's going to question it, because you and Marrow are not people looking. But you go in and it is a series of, in enclosed environments, be they glass domes or cages or whatnot, with just a wide variety of different creatures, often very large and magical. You see that there is a sort of glass dome with large trees inside of it and rocky outcroppings that like griffins are perched at. You look around and see that there's other sections of like three, like a beast with the head of a goat, a lion, and what was the third one? Like a snake or
wardrobe.
something. Yeah, there's you sniff around and there's all these interesting creatures that you can tell are, wild and powerful yet caged, just throughout this whole area.
Okay. She's gonna just wander the rows looking for, I don't know. Obviously just looking for something similar to herself and Dirt.
You wander through and you come across a lingering, with that natural 20, a very old scent that just lingers of something that is similar to you and Dirt. That used to be in it's you go past a cage or like an enclosure, and the enclosure is empty, but there is an old smell there. That something that was like you and Dirt used to be in this enclosure, but has been since removed.
Okay. Well, that's sooner then I'll just leave.
Okay. You try and leave, and these two large people are like, all right, no, they're trying to go get them, corner them. We're gonna get paid big bucks for this. And these two humanoids are trying to sort of pen you and Dirt in. And they have taken out like a net and a muzzle, and they're just stepping up to you.
Is there not like another way around?
They have done their best to like hem you in as they've been following you, and they see as you're trying. You can try and get away from them. Yeah, you just want to run from them.
Yeah.
Okay, make a athletics check. You run from them. They are hot on your heels. Actually, but your speed is greater than them, actually. So I think a tie.
Dirt is so fucking fast.
Dirt's fast. You're
so fucking fast.
you're only a little bit faster. So Dirt's like running circles around you, and every now and then stopping to like snap at them and force them to slow down.
Listen,
and catch
I
up
will
with you
use
again.
zoomies if I have to.
Yeah, no, you're able. They're shouting after you, but you're able to dodge around all the guards who are suddenly just like, oh, it's an escaped animal. It's gotten out of the menagerie, and there's a unexpected commotion. You leave in your wake as you just sprint out of this place.
Death clouds kind of off my feet.
Yep.
Like a cartoon character.
But yeah, you're able to get away. You're fast enough.
I go find the rest of the group.
Okay. I think, let's see. Elena, you're just out for a random walk?
Yeah.
I think you were in the position to best be the first to notice a commotion as you go around like the land side of the city. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay. I can't read.
Nope. All right. Well, I guess people eventually going to make their way back to the hotel. Marrow and Dirt probably get there first.
Do I like see Elena?
Go ahead and make a perception check. I think in a city this big, you probably don't cross paths with her enough to see her. But you can follow her scent back to the hotel room. So,
Okay.
You know where to meet up with everybody. I'm pretty sure that was probably gone over before everybody went their separate ways. Yeah, everybody eventually returns back to the hotel room for the day, unless there's anything else you guys would like to do before returning. Galahadrin is soaking wet.
Galahadrin.
But having a
Honestly?
great time.
Not even gonna question it.
I mean, I feel like we should have swimsuits or something.
Nope.
Nope.
I'll take off the cape before I jump in, but
All right, they are soaking wet, but bundled in the cape like a beach towel.
it
It's
was a
still
great time.
warm. Like it's you're shivering a bit because getting out of the water, you're going to be a bit cold as it evaporates and stuff, but you've got your cape to keep you warm.
Yes, you can borrow some of my clothes and we'll get these dry.
Awesome.
Any conversations before you guys head to bed? Any sort of updates between each other?
I don't think anything happened.
Well, I don't know if you were there for that, but Galahadrin will tell everyone that we have to visit Summer as soon as we can, and to keep your eyes peeled for a fairy circle or a very large tree.
I could do that.
Hmm.
I assume summer. Just to be sure, summer is a place,
That's
not
right.
just a season.
It's
They're not
both.
okay.
But yes, the intersection, that's where they are. I have been thinking about, and he is dressed up, I suppose, in Abel's clothes. There's like a linen jammies, linen shirt, linen pants, that sort of thing, right? That's what you would wear to
Comfy.
bed. Comfy. I've been thinking about this Green Knight, the one mortal that came. I have a hunch. Nothing I know on magic, but I think one of the artifacts on this big list, I think that's what took him there. These magical pieces, these are the highest magics of your world, and I think that this person was connected with these because they were a knight, one of the knights. I think one of the artifacts must take us there. I don't know which one, but that would be my hunch.
I'll bring that up so that everybody can, if they want to reference it, they can.
Do we know which one was the Green Knight?
No, though I think, since I love the stories, that it was Elise the Righteous.
Who coughed?
That was me. That was not
That was you.
intentional.
Okay, I thought that was Vagabond.
How dare you? I would never.
Just based on what they did in the stories, yes. Though I really do like Peter the Mild.
Yeah.
I mean, all the knights have a lot to like about them. That's sort of the point.
It's the appeal.
They have each shown an aspect, a facet of noble virtue.
Where are my notes? Journal. Got it. Good job, guys.
Oh, hey, we can look at the Bastion of Many on our way to the capital. It looks like the princess has it. In consolidation of quests, we'll just ask to look at the shield.
Galahadrin, if I may, do you remember
Yes.
by chance where you came into this world?
A tree in the ocean. And then we sailed for a bit. I can't lie. I did get a little bit lost. I wasn't quite thinking about directions as I was walking. I was looking for people in trouble. I got sort of turned around in some woods. Lost in the woods for a while.
Got it. This is a different... The tree was in the ocean?
Yes. I rode away from the tree on a boat.
Did people pick you up, or did you have your own boat?
No, people picked me up from this world. People from this world did. I paid them in gold. A fairy gold, and
Do
I
you
assume
remember anything about them? Did they have a particular flag, or were they going a specific city?
flag. They seem to put up with me, but enjoy gold.
I can agree with both.
Galadrin slaps you on the back good-naturedly. No, I don't remember anything particular about them.
It's alright. We'll find them eventually.
They have to be here somewhere.
You would remember that it was a like small harbor village built on the roots of this tree growing in the ocean.
All
It did
right,
not seem to have any flags or anything.
Wait, I remember. There was a village growing in the roots.
There was a village growing in the roots of the tree in the ocean.
Yes.
There is no way that is not somewhere in a book.
It does. It sounds like it would make a pretty illustration.
It does
Somebody
feel
wants
like
to make
something
a
that should
history
be in a
check.
book.
I mean, I could try a history check now. I don't like my chances, but
No? Never heard of it.
that's fine. We'll find them.
Is your king King Tristan von Hurst of Lothram?
My king?
No, here. The king Tristan? I'm looking at the list.
Let me look at the characters.
No.
I don't think so.
That is very much, she said, of Lothram, which is another
Of
country. The royal family of Bosmar is the Rinsward family, and the current king is Edmund Rinsward.
Edmund Rinsward.
I can show this.
Who does King Edward Rinsward want to?
Edmund.
Edmund. Who does he want his successor to be?
Ooh,
They're,
Abel, you probably understand how touchy of a question that is.
They're twins.
It's,
It looks like. Will they become co-king and queen?
It is up in the air at the moment.
A duel then.
It might. I don't want to think about what will happen.
That bad?
It could be.
Probably not good.
They really should sort it out
Yeah.
sooner rather than later then.
Yeah, and me as a person, I'm trying to remember exactly what, like they each have their own factions.
Mhm.
Obviously, but like I don't think did you ever establish one of them as being the one who is designated heir apparent?
Very much, there is no designated heir apparent. You can do a history check to see if you ever looked into that a bit more. It's widely known that there is no heir apparent.
Is there an heir presumptive?
No. You do a history check.
So King Rinsward, he loves chaos. Is that it?
What you know is that the current prince and princess are the grandchildren of the current king, and that the in-between generation, mother and father, were dead before you were born. And that there has never been any official, like, the prince or the princess has the right as the firstborn. People do not talk about it. And the one time you were asked, you were quickly shushed.
Wow, who shushed him?
But like, I'm basically the same age as them, though.
Hmm.
So like, they were born and then their parents died.
Yep.
That does happen.
Again, it's you're aware of it and like how that's weird, but the 14 means that whatever adult that you decided to ask that question to, like, was very harsh in telling you not to ask that question again. They can, and that's not even a thing of like your uncle being a dick. Anybody, like your parents would have done the same thing.
This seems like an important question to know the answer to.
Well, we can ask them when we're there.
You haven't asked it since you were like a teenager, so you haven't asked it since you've become an adult.
How do you even? I'm trying to think how you would even go about finding that out. Like, sure, how do you ask that without looking stupid?
Which is why you haven't asked it since then. Like that is, therein lies the issue.
I think the key is not worrying about whether or not you look stupid. I'll ask.
That's true. You could ask since you're a foreigner.
That's right.
Is there? Could I
Maybe
get
save the potential treason for the morning.
potential
All right.
treason?
You can't do a treason unless you're part of the country you're doing the treason against.
That is also true. But I'd rather not do sedition or whatever, espionage or anything else. Is there a genealogy of the royal family?
I almost thought you were gonna ask for
you would know
Virginia.
their names.
Okay.
You would know the former the former princess and her, whatever the to be what do they call the in-law for the royal family when it's a prince? I don't know.
It would be the prince consort.
Prince consort. So yeah, you would know the names of the former princess and prince consort.
Yeah, it depends on what system of peerage you're using. So I guess you probably would only actually call him a prince consort. Well, we've said that Aventicuum is pretty.
The founder of the nation was a queen,
Yeah.
so it's not matrilineal or patrilineal. It's just
right.
whichever one's of the blood.
And it's not patriarchal. So yeah,
Yeah.
probably prince consort.
Yeah.
Would be the indicator.
Yeah, their names aren't hidden. I just didn't write them down because they're not important for a thing.
No.
Probably Esmeralda Rinsward, and then I don't know, Dave. I don't know.
Dave, come on.
But who, who is Edmund's parents and
Uh,
their parents?
So Edmund's, I haven't named Edmund's parents. He is 72, but he traces his lineage back to General Esmeralda Ringsward, who was the commanding officer of the northwestern fort of the Avency Empire when Avency fell.
Okay, but so there's like a.
It's a direct line of descent. Interestingly enough, and you would know this, her husband is recorded as being a Knight Eternal, but is never named.
I did remember that bit of lore, yeah. But the generations match up with like the amount of time that's passed.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So I guess in that succession, how did it usually work?
Eldest born, firstborn.
Okay, so then of the twins, which one was born first?
That was one of the questions you asked that got you huffed.
Uh-oh.
Must be a C-section.
This sounds like a
Maybe even
recipe for a
then.
civil war.
Trust me, C-section, they still tell you who was
And
first.
if you ever pushed, I will say that you probably pushed
know.
further with like a 14 as opposed to like a 10 or whatnot. That is what it's like. If you ever voice that concern, the adult shushing you, I'm going to say it's your parents. Because this isn't, your parents
Yeah.
are probably nice to you. This is probably a very strong memory of them being very harsh to you is like if you brought up, it's like, well, wouldn't that lead to a civil war? And they're like, yes, shut up.
Yes, it would. Shh.
I think this might be some foreshadowing, guys.
I am technically part of this kingdom. God damn it.
Yeah, you voluntarily became a citizen.
Oh,
Well, my parents made me voluntarily become a citizen, but I am a citizen.
what?
Yep.
They made you? Why did they make you volunteer?
Because I'm an elf. We weren't
Yes.
from here.
Yes.
Oh, this is fair. This might actually not be so. Because I'm an elf. We were not originally from these lands. We
Well, why
escaped
can't you
from dangers in the woods and sought refuge here.
Okay. And you have to be a citizen to live here?
To seek refuge and to get the help that the church would provide to refugees. Yes, you do.
Oh.
The process is more, you need to be a member of the faith, and if you're a member of the faith, you are allowed to be a citizen.
Oh. So you like one of the gods?
I do. I followed one when I was a child.
Oh. Alright. I feel like I can't ask which one. It feels. Which one? Sorry. Yes. No.
Just
Which one?
immediately.
Carrick.
Carrick. Oh, so you must really love these gardens.
I've often been fond of plants.
They're very nice. Are you ever spoken to plants? Why do the plants not speak here?
I don't know. I have spoken to them, and they
Oh, thank goodness. So
don't
some
answer
do.
often, but I have spoken to them. I think they hear me.
That is a relief to hear.
I don't know what good it is to have a plant hear you, but I think they hear you.
It warms my heart to know that you can talk to the plants here.
I will point out that it is not a common thing to talk to plants, but I do it for comfort.
It sounds like we're doing a good job going to Norest. We can ask lots of questions. We can touch lots of magical artifacts. We can get the guns. We can even ask for help against the sea breeze ghost thing. The Rhythmus bishops.
Yes.
And they're whites.
Do we know exactly what
I have hunches.
you have hunches?
And that's like knowing something.
It's actually not.
Is there anything Alina or Mero would like to interject into this discussion?
No, Mero's fine for bones. Wait, are we? Sorry, I was gone for a couple minutes.
You are in the hotel room just talking
Okay, we're
about
still
what
bones.
you have seen today.
No. I don't think so. 'Cause she
Right,
didn't
wow.
find much. It wasn't fresh enough to be worth tracking.
Alina, any thoughts to add to the political discussions?
Not currently. I won't lie to you. I was not super following the thread.
All right, fair.
That's all right. We're gonna go to the capital and we're gonna solve all of our mysteries in one fell swoop. Then we're gonna go visit Summer, and you can chat with the Green Knight, and wrap up all these mysteries, and we can go slay a big monster or something.
We're in for a hell of a month.
Mhm. Good night, everyone.
All
Right,
right,
bye.
all right. You guys sleep for the night.
Wait,
Amazing.
that was good.
The next morning, you get up, you get ready, and you head towards the river docks to board the passenger barge that is going upriver to Norest. Let's see. Let's see. Where would you guys be on this map? I'm gonna say you'd be around, sort of. Oop. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. And no. All right. It is a bright, sunny morning on the river docks. You have pre-bought your tickets, so you just need to get to the docks to board the ship that is heading north along the Boston River. As you are making your way through the sort of bustling river harbor side area with lots of food stalls and vendors just sort of admiring the bright, crisp seaside air, you get a perception check from everybody.
I guess.
I'm doing it. I just.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, shit. So, Marrow, you smell something. Galahadran, the cries of terrified innocence fill your ears.
Yes.
As there are people who are screaming and running towards you away from some danger.
All right, we've got to go that way. Galahadran draws his sword and charges.
You turn around and you look, and there are coming running down the road away from a central place, with sort of spilling out from various entrances throughout the harbor. There are giant lizards with like stony scales on their bodies that are just galloping. Like, have you seen crocodiles gallop? Like that sort of just really fast, terrifying. Like a lizard shouldn't be running that fast.
That's right.
And one pounces on a commoner as you run past and sort of glares at him and turns him to stone.
I attack the lizard.
Let us roll initiative.
Does this mean our boat's gonna be late?
Well, we're gonna be late to it.
You have a choice of whether you want to just get on the boat. The boat will wait for you, but you have a choice whether you want to deal with this thing or get on the boat. This is enough of a disturbance that they're not going to just like, oh shit, well, you're late, goodbye.
Hold on.
Add encounter.
I'll remember how to do this one day. Can't wait to do that. Where's my initiative thing? There it is. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Would you say that Galahadran's warning was enough for me to be able to use my pre-combat ability?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You wouldn't give an inspiring speech, but yes, you could use your pre-combat ability.
Okay. So I'm not going to move, but I am here in a good spot to use Graceful Entrance. So everybody within 5 feet of me gains temporary hit points equal to my charisma, which is 5. Yes. So 5 temporary hit points for everybody.
Woohoo!
All right. Galahadran.
All right. So where are the lizard tokens on this? I see. You said we just passed by one, but
You can
the closest
you can
one
see
looks
that
very
there's a
far
group
away.
here, but you can also hear that there are screams coming from over here and then down here. So there are 3 groups of lizards running through the town.
I see. Let's see. Galahadran will teleport with his face step to here. I have to switch to this. The 2 basilisks I teleport into take 5 damage from my face step, my summer face step.
That'll win them.
It will, and so will this. I am going to cast my spell that gives me a little more attack power. What is it called? Divine Favor. Yes. There, and I'm gonna hit the one in front of me with the sword.
Is Divine Favor a bonus action?
Yes.
So is Fey Teleport.
Oops. So just a regular hit with a sword then. Does a 12
Okay.
hit? I'll reroll damage if it does.
12 does not hit. They have very tough, scaly hides that your blunted sword just sort of bounces off of.
I'll have to hit harder. That's my turn though.
All right, Phelan.
Okay. I will summon a boy.
I guess Gus is also technically.
Yeah,
here as
Gus
well.
is there, but he'll move over yonder so that he's
If you
out
just
of the
want
way.
him not doing things and being safe, I'll remove him from the board.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Okay.
Well, that one's the all purple one. Where's the other one?
The all purple one is a construct, not a buddy.
The other token Tika Fear references that one.
Oh,
Yeah, he's little.
perfect.
What is the speed? Oh, he can move 30 feet.
You can also summon him at a point within range. So
Yeah, I can summon
I don't
him
think it-
within. That's the wrong one. You can move it up to 30 feet. Oh, you can summon him within 60 feet. So, where's me? There's me. I have to zoom in. Not rotate myself, just zoom in. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, he'll just move there. There we are. And he will also attack a crocodile. Did we set it up to where he has the level
he
12
should
talon?
have.
Or
He
the
should
12
have
dice
two.
talon?
Yeah, the Construct Talons is the regular one, and then Devastating Weapons is the beefed up one.
Do spells effect.
Inventory. Have
Inventory.
him
Got it.
selected.
Perfect. Thank you.
No.
Yeah, great job, bud. That is, I think I only get the one attack at the moment. So,
Yep.
Hold on one moment.
I think you get a free side point every turn as
I
well.
do.
So I
Yeah.
don't know if there was a buff you wanted to put into him in addition to the other stuff with that 1 point.
He already has that. He already has that. Yeah, let's just let it sit for now.
Okay. Alina.
Where was the third direction you mentioned?
There's some over here and some down here.
Okay. I'm gonna sprint up here.
And you can see that there's a group of 3 up here and a group of 3 down here.
Cool. I'm gonna stand with these men.
All right. There's commoners and guards. The guards have the helmets. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. It is the Basilisk's turn. This one in the back is going to sort of barrel through here, knocking this commoner over. Galahadrian, you can see that the commoner that he's going past, his skin is starting to turn to stone, but he's not fully petrified yet. So he's going to run past. You will get an attack of opportunity as he does so.
The basilisk, you mean, right?
Yes, the Basilisk runs past.
I will hit the basilisk then.
Ooh!
And then
You
I will
smack
smite
it and its scales crack
And then-
under your blow.
And then I will smite it. Is it a D8? 4D8. That's 14.
Oof. Yeah, you large spider web of a crack just appears on its back as it runs past. But as it does, it turns its head towards the commoner again and flashes it with his eyes, and the commoner turns fully to stone. So it looks like it takes 2 gazes for these basilisks to turn commoners fully to stone.
Turn him back, beast.
The other 2 will see that you are attacking them. One is going to try to petrify you with its eye beams. So go ahead and make a DC 12 Constitution save.
All right. I gaze deeply into his eyes.
Yep. You are restrained until the creature's next turn. This is a large map. Where is the restraint? It's webbed. That's cursed. We're just going to use that. So you are restrained till the end of your next turn, and then they are going to bite you. That misses. And then the other one is going to use its eye beam on the construct. Does nothing. And it's going to see that the construct, just doesn't really have eyes to be or flesh to be petrified. So seeing that, it's going to turn and just try and bite Galahadron as well.
That does hit.
All right. The ones down here, 2 of them are just going to turn this guy to stone immediately. And then one is going to run up to this guy and start turning him to stone. And then the other 2 are going to run past and make bite attacks at this guard. But the guard's armor holds, and he just screams as these basilisks come up to him and say, "Get him off me! Get him off me!"
And that's fair.
And then these down here going to come up. They're going to petrify the guard. And he saves against both of those petrifications. And one of them is going to try to petrify you, Alina. So go ahead and make a DC 12 You can click on the big box that says DC 12 Constitution saving throw, and it'll automatically do it.
Oh, cool.
There you go. And green means
That's
pass.
my echo, but it's fine. It's all the same.
Yeah, it's fine. Did you want to? Did you want to summon your echo? Because it is a bonus action to summon.
I did forget about that, but yes, I would actually.
Okay.
I can't move her because she's stuck in a building because I'm an idiot.
One. I think one would have stopped to try and petrify it. And then it would have attacked it as well, and that does nothing. Okay. So that is all of the basilisks. Marrow.
There is no more Mara.
There is no more marrow. Oh no. We need marrow.
Can you hear me?
Now we
Can
can.
Oh,
now.
okay. I was probably just talking too quietly. Oh, yeah, I was eating. So I pushed my microphone away from my mouth.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
Well, I mute when I'm not.
Yeah.
Here. Where is
Also-
a basilisk? Are they all over there?
Where isn't a basilisk at this point?
I don't know. I'm so far zoomed in. Okay. So are they all
Oh,
down the way? No, I see.
Who should have had temporary HP? Abel.
Everybody. I was.
So
Ooh.
if you didn't have 5 temporary HP, give yourself 5 temporary HP. I saw it on Dirt. And I saw it on Dirt and Marrow, so I think Dirt and Marrow are the only ones who heard you.
That's not true. I put it on me.
That is not going to be
I just
necessary for
remembered
me, but I
and
do
only
appreciate it.
minus-
There you go. Alright, but
Thanks.
anyways, Marrow. There are some up here, and then there are also some down around this area. You can smell there's more down here.
What is my movement? Because I only have 35 feet of movement, right?
Only.
Isn't that...
30 is standard.
Oh,
So,
really? Okay.
Yeah.
40... This dirt has 50, I think? Yeah.
Want to just copy it.
Because if I dash to get there, I can't do nothing. I'm just there to get hit. Okay, that's just gonna be a event.
Okay. You can also zoomies to get there faster, but yeah.
No, because then I kill them all in the next turn, and then I can't move.
Fair. All right. Abel.
Oh boy. Galahadron is restrained, yes?
Yes.
Yep.
That's not good. I'm not great at dealing with petrification either.
Should have just gotten on the boat.
Well, if we were all running in one direction, it would be better, I think, because I could give orders to people. Because I feel like I should go towards Galahadron in character, but tactically, the most effective thing for me to do is...
Because you love him.
Yeah. Shut up, you.
Ooh.
Shut up and get over there and save him.
I got a bird over there. That's the best you're getting.
Actually, what am I talking about? I have a shotgun. Right.
Abel and Galahadron sitting in a tree.
So yeah, so I have
The tree in the ocean.
Yes.
extra attack now. So I'm gonna use one of my attacks to give Phelan an extra attack. Right,
I don't think that works through his construct.
Can I give the construct an extra attack?
I
So let me look at the rules of the construct. So long as it doesn't move beyond its range. To attack with it, when you create it and on subsequent turns, using your action to mentally control it, you can move it up to 30 feet in any direction and attack. So long as it doesn't move beyond the range of the power. To attack with it, make a melee spell attack.
I think that there are upgrades it gets later in the Scion progression, where if I allow that, that'll be the obviously, top answer to give your attacks to.
Yeah.
Just because it's a one attack as opposed to a martial, which gets a two attack thing. It's the difference between giving a warrior another attack and giving a wizard an extra cantrip.
Okay. In that case, as I'm going, I'm going to shout over to Mero. It's just like, help Eilina. I'm going this way to help Galahadron. And I'll give Mero an extra attack. And then I'll use my attack to shotgun this basilisk.
Okay. The pellets just bounce off of its... even though the hide is cracked, it is still very thick, rocky hide.
That's not good.
Right. Anything else?
I'm going to save my bonus action for now. But yeah, that's it.
Alright. The commoners who are petrified and restrained can't do anything. These that are back here just sort of duck inside nearby buildings. Just peace out. They get out of harm's way. These guys are going to try and start running. Let's see. He's going to start running. He's going to peace out. They're just kind of in a panic, just running all over the place. The guards This guard is going to come up here, and it's like, oh, the beasts have escaped from the menagerie, and he's going to stab, and his spear just bounces off the hide.
Great effort, champ.
This guard is going to double that to get here, but he's going to dash to do that. This one's going to turn. He's going to spear this basilisk, and the spear pierces the basilisk's hide. Does a little bit of damage, but the acid splashes from the basilisk's hide. No, it doesn't roll that damage. So every enemy within 10 feet takes 2 poison damage, which includes the summoned echo.
Well, that's pretty fucking rude, Leb. It's gone. 2 adjectives.
And then, as a reaction, that basilisk is going to do poison splash. So, Alina and the guards are going to need to make Constitution saves.
Fuck you.
This guard is poisoned. What's the poisoned? Poison? Yeah, sure, it's poisoned. I'll do that. All right. Top of the round. Galahadron, you hear a voice shouting. It's like, by order of the Baron, these basilisks are property of the menagerie. Do not harm them, or you shall face the Baron's wrath. As a out of breath, just retainer of some noble person is just running down the street, just like panting. It's like, you must capture them alive.
Did he even bring a net?
He does not. He is not equipped to capture these basilisks at all. I'm not even going to bother putting him on the field.
Alright, this time I
Yeah.
use my bonus
He
action.
can soak some petrifying gazes. Put him on.
I'm gonna hit the one in front of me with the sword. The blunted sword.
Yep.
Non-lethally.
All right, that does hit. And did you want to do a bonus action for the?
I did the
Okay.
bonus action for the spell.
Good.
Remember, you
Alright.
have 2 attacks now.
I do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're level 5.
Oh my goodness.
I think you forgot to use one last turn, so go ahead and make 2 more.
Alright, and then a normal one.
That one will hit, and that one will miss. All right. You smack it, and its skin cracks, but it does not splash. All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
End of your turn. I need you to make another Constitution save, as you are restrained.
Oh yes, I'm turning into stone.
You are petrified.
Galahadron, no!
Am I in a cool pose?
Yes, with your sword just finishing a slash.
Nice.
Pretty baller.
Well, by Galahadron, I guess.
All right, Phelan.
Yeah, we'll break him out. Okay.
Abel, go ahead and make an alchemical tools check. Okay. Phelan.
All right, I am going to burn a spy point and grow my bird so that he is large, which also increases his damage by 1 die. So it is now 2d12. Big bird.
Okay.
And then we will attack. I'm assuming one of them looks weakened. Let's try to kill one.
Yep. I will need to make another thing for just go ahead and just go ahead and make an attack.
Oh,
This
There we
one
go.
looks very weakened, and that one also looks pretty here. Okay.
fuck yeah.
Go ahead and roll another 2d12, or just roll another attack, and we'll use the damage because that should be 2d12 since it's
So
just 26?
26.
Does your bird not have any bonuses to attack rolls?
Nope.
No,
That's
it's flat. Yeah.
that's.
Well,
really,
hold on.
That's really bad.
It's a spell attack. It's a melee
Oh,
spell
bonus.
attack.
Oh, it should. Okay,
Yeah,
it should
so
have.
So he has
it doesn't
plus
have-
7.
Yeah, it should add your Then it yeah.
I mean, it's a 20. It's a 20.
This is the first time we've used this particular
I was just looking
construct.
at it. It was just like if it doesn't have any bonuses to attack rolls, that's gonna get really bad really quickly.
Yeah.
Well,
so,
as things get higher, my guy gets better. Like next level, I'll
No,
start
no, that's
adding
not
my
that's not what Thur's
intelligence,
saying.
but- Yeah.
Thur's saying something slightly different. Is your guys' proficiency bonus still 2?
3.
It's 3 now. Okay.
Yep. So it goes up by 7 because my int is 4.
Yeah. So there's that, and then because it's since we made a new thing for it. Okay, that should work. Go ahead and make a test roll.
Okay. Yep. Rolled a 10, got a 17.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so that works. So which one were you attacking? The severely injured one or just the bloodied one?
Just the bloodied one.
All right.
Which, that should be what, 56 damage? Or 52 damage?
No, because it's the 15 is already 2d12, and then the 11 is also 2d12.
Ah,
so
got
it's
it.
26.
Cool. Perfect.
It is severely wounded.
Perfect.
All right. Anything else?
Yes, I will actually have to start doing. I'll have to spend another side point to cast sustain, so he stays big.
All right.
And that's all I'm gonna do.
There you go. Now you have a big devastating weapon as well. Okay. So we're future-proofed.
Christ.
Great. Lena.
All right.
Should give him his own hot bar. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Woo. Too bad. Well,
And that Thur is why I was like, I don't think you can give that thing extra attacks if it's dealing 2d12 per hit.
well, my foundry has crashed, so give me a moment.
I mean, at level 6, he'll be able to add his int to it as well, so it's not even like, well, it's only dice, you're not adding your modifier. He gets his modifier later. So.
Yeah, at level 6, I can add my modifier to his damage, which is also going to be a hoot.
Hoot.
Thank you.
Listen,
Okay.
me and Foundry are gonna fight for real. Let me in.
Wish there was a way to change the picture so I could recognize which one I'm looking at here.
Alright. Let's see.
For the weapon?
Yeah, for the 3 different types of sword, or the 3 different types of talons.
I guess I'm doing non-lethal. Actually, you know what? No. Fuck that dude. I didn't hear it. I didn't hear shit.
You're just finding 3 different types of spear.
Yeah, for now.
Works for me. Can I find these pictures? You're doing stuff.
These are icons that are in the system. I
Okay.
honestly don't know if you can find them. You get 2 attacks. So which one are you attacking again? Sorry, Alina?
No, the one right here.
That one? Okay, yep, that definitely hits. Everybody around it takes 2 poison damage. Alright, and you get your second attack.
Boop boop.
Boop 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 be doop.
Pew. How's it
There you go.
looking?
It is stabbed, but not necessarily bloody yet. These are beefy, tanky boys, and everybody again takes 2 poison damage as its acidic blood splashes around. The guards are not looking great.
Well.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. The basilisks.
Uh-oh.
There's one next to the guard. Going to up north is going to petrify Ayat. The guard starts to become restrained. Another one's going to come around and petrify Ayat as well. It succeeds. The third one. This guard is fully petrified.
I hope this fucking Baron knows how to unpetrify people.
And then they're going to attack the construct.
That will fail. That will hit, and he is incorporeal again. For now.
All right. Is he still big?
Yes. So it says solidify. Your construct becomes solid, blocking its space until the start of your next turn. You can only use this command. To the construct becomes ethereal again if it drops to 0 hit points. It does not say sustain drops off.
Gotcha. Okay.
So he's still big. He's just ethereal. He can still attack,
Gotcha, but he just doesn't block. All right, and then this
but
one's
he
going
just
to
doesn't
come.
block.
We're going to attack Abel.
Where was he?
He was here.
Do I not get an attack of opportunity?
It's no longer solid.
Oh, it's no longer block. This is where
does it even get attacks of opportunity?
I guess, would it say he gets attacks of opportunity if he does?
Is it a creature? I don't think it has actions.
Mine
specifically says it gets an attack of opportunity.
Yours
Okay.
is different.
If yours specifically says it gets attacks of opportunity, and he's taking actions on my action, then he is not a creature and he doesn't get attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
That is fine by me.
Okay,
I'm good with that logic.
works for me. Anyways, this guy runs over and bites you, Abel.
All right, Abel, you're on your own. I'm doing my best.
Looks that way.
All right, down here, this guy is fully petrified. This basilisk is going to run over to dirt. Is going to bite dirt. Going to miss dirt. Going to have petrifying eye. So against the guard. Guard is slightly petrified. 2 more are going to go against the same guard. This guard is fully petrified.
I don't like my
this-
chances now.
This basilisk is going to come down. Oh, this guy would have hit already. And he's going to pounce down onto the lower levels, and you hear screaming from the floors behind that. This basilisk is going to come. See, we're going to bite the unpetrified guard, bite the unpetrified guard. This guy is dead. And
We had a good night last night, though, right, guys?
Gonna come over. Gonna bite Alina. Num num.
Ouch.
Alright. And I think already one tried to bite dirt. That's all of them. Marrow, you are up.
All right. I guess I shipped them in last. It's fine.
You can do the 1d4 now for the starting ferocity. There you go.
Okay. Look at what he can do. 30 feet. That is all of these guys. Okay. He's gonna use this ability, which there. I don't know if it needs to be so big.
Well, that is the range of your ability. So.
Okay.
Oh, sick. Sorry, I'm just reading up on my powers.
I was like, I did not do anything that interesting.
I don't have to spend a point to re-solidify him. He just does it at the start of my turn.
Okay, so this is 30 feet, but that's not flanking, right? I need to be here.
Yep. All of them fail, and they are frightened until the end of their next turn.
No, yeah. And then, why am I opening that?
Take out of that. All right.
Do a bite?
Oh yeah, that hits. And that is piercing damage, I believe. So you and Dirt, as you bite it, its blood splashes. You and Dirt both take 2 poison damage.
Did you get the second one in?
Do you get 2 attacks yet?
I got it from Evil.
Oh yeah, you got the second one from Abel. Can't remember if and then the second
I
one.
don't know if I do or not. Maybe.
I don't think you do. I don't think Beastarts do. I think the
Hold on, drag them. I can.
that's the Dirt can drag them.
Yeah.
I think it's when I thought that was the one you picked. I couldn't remember what the third exploit that you had chosen was.
I didn't see them because they weren't in here yet.
Yeah, but when I had to remake the character because the system update deleted the MCDM module, so
Like, you don't get to play the game.
well, it's all your class stuff was gone. All the other stuff was still there, but your class stuff went bye-bye.
I don't think there is anything else.
Oh yeah, you don't get an extra attack, but Dirt's signature attack went up by 1 die.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Which means, let me check and see what it's... The Abyssal Hyena, because that roar might have actually went up by an additional die or something.
Well, but it was still successful, at least.
It did, but it might have done more damage.
Oh, okay. Oh, I guess it does do damage, huh?
Yep. That was Cackle.
Mhm.
And what was the roll? 3D... Nope, it's coded in properly, so it's all good.
Okay.
Alright. Alright, anything else?
That is it.
Alright, that Basilisk looks bloodied. Abel. There's a Basilisk in your face, Galahadron's a statue, and the bird's a ghost.
This is all not good.
That about sums it up. Yeah.
What does the basilisk in front of me look like it's hurt at all?
It is the one that is barely wounded.
That's great.
I mean, yeah, that's not ideal.
I'm gonna dodge.
Hot call.
And I'm gonna give Phelan my move command. My urgent orders. So you can use your reaction to move up to 30 feet, and you'll get a D6 temporary hit points.
Ooh.
But those don't stack with the ones I gave you earlier. So unless I roll a 6, it stays. Oh, well, okay. So you have 6 temporary hit points instead of 5. And then I'm gonna run away.
Okay.
And Phelan, you can use your reaction to also move.
I appreciate it.
That would've
I'm
been
so good.
It misses anyway.
Unless he's 30 feet from me. How far am I from my bird? Yeah, let's move here, which should still be 30 feet or 60. How far can they move? Have I noticed that yet?
They looks like they have a standard 30 feet of movement.
Okay. I'm still 60 feet from the bird, so we are good.
Okay.
All right.
And did you update your temporary hit points for the one?
To the one. The one, yes I did.
Okay, cool. That's me.
All right. These
Mario.
commoners gonna make it into the house. This guy is gonna start running that way. He's gonna see the basilisk, and he's gonna start running the other way.
Hot call.
This guy is gonna start barreling through you guys. And is just running.
Attack of opportunity.
Yep, sure.
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah, that's up to you.
I'm all set.
If you wanted to murder a random commoner, now would be the time.
Okay. There.
It wasn't me.
This guy is going to scream, but provoke an attack of opportunity from the basilisk. The basilisk actually misses, and he is able
Idiot.
to run that way. And these guys are able to get to safety. Alright, and the guards. This guard is going to come around here. He's going to see that basilisk. This guy is going to start coming around there. He's going to dash up. That guy's dead. This guy's going to come and engage this basilisk and is going to be able to... Spear just bounces off of him. Alright. And this guy is going to be able to get up there. Top of the round, you hear another shout from the exasperated retainer. And it's like, yes, men! Get the nets! They're over here! Yes, I found them! There's some people slowing them down. We can finally catch them! Alright, Galahadran, you are petrified. Phelan.
Yeah, bird reassembles himself. Attaboy.
Alright.
And where the hell are we? Nothing else I need to do with that. We'll deal with that later. Okay, so he will attack whichever one looks like it's doing the worst.
The one directly in front of it.
Okay.
This one. That kills it.
Good. I will spend 2 side points and attack again.
Alright.
At the other one.
You do
Maybe.
take 2 acid damage. I don't know if that construct should have
He
more
does?
than that.
No, he's fine.
Okay.
Well, it hurt him, but he doesn't
Yep.
drop.
And that one is severely injured, but still alive.
Well, I'm out of abilities, so.
Alright.
2.
Yes, I am out of ability. I can't do anything else. He wins
Okay.
this round.
Give me a second. Put that guy off the screen. Use this guy. This guy's the one who's dead. Okay.
I'm obsessed with the name of your attack. Big devastating weapons.
Listen.
It's so anime.
it's so literal for what. 'cause
Technically,
it's-
the construct can be whatever I want, so naming it like talons or isn't technically the truth. So it's just going to have to stay weapons.
You can name them whatever you want. It's just going to get
Oh
confusing.
no, I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
Those
All right.
I have those 3 powers sitting in a row. They will work perfectly.
Alina,
Oh, right.
you can hear that there are guards coming on their way to capture these basilisks.
I don't give a fuck. These basilisks have hurt civilians. The Baron can fight me fucking personally. But I do want to stop being hit by acid. That's real. Boom. I guess non-lethal.
You would also notice that the acid splash is a 10-foot radius.
I'm just gonna do non-lethal. I guess.
It is the difference for the acid is not non-lethal versus lethal. It is slashing and piercing damage.
I don't actually know how you would do non-lethal with a glaive. Anyways.
You hit him with the other end. The problem is that you can't change your
Or
damage
smack him
type.
with the flat of the blade.
Yeah. Like, if you want to use it as a quarterstaff, you can, but that's going to reduce its damage die
Oh,
significantly.
No, I don't give a fuck.
Okay, which one are you attacking? The
one
injured
directly
one?
in front of me. Yep. Yeah, the injured one.
Alright. Acid Splash, your Echo is dead.
That's fine.
And that misses.
Well, I did Echo, but
Alright.
tis all
Anything
the
else?
same. No.
Alright. It is the Basilisk's turn. This one next to the Construct is going to give another Petrifying Gaze. Doesn't work. It's very confused by it. It's going to try and bite the bird. And it doesn't hit. This other one is going to petrify the guard. The guard is restrained. And then it's going to bite the guard. Does not bite the guard. This one down here, same thing. This guard is now restrained and is going to bite the guard. Also fails. Alright. Now up here to the interesting ones. This one is going to try to petrify Dirt. So Dirt needs to click that button to make a DC 12 con save. Dirt's fine. And it's going to try to bite Dirt. Bites Dirt.
Dirt's not so fine.
This one's going to run up. It's going to try and petrify Marrow. Yeah, Marrow would have passed that too. And it's going to try and bite Marrow.
Christ.
Alright, these three at the bottom. Alina, I need 3 con saves.
Oh well.
You got this.
How do I... Sorry, how do I take this damage as Marrow? Or do I have to just manually do it?
Just click on
you
Marrow,
click-
have Marrow selected, and then hit the take damage button. It's the times 1 at the bottom, underneath the 12.
I'm not
good, okay.
Al.
I
That was
understand
so crystal clear. Did you move closer to the mic?
Oh, I was full mouth near.
Alina is petrified. It is the Basilisk's turn. Marrow.
now. Hold on, I'm reading. Oh, but I would have to cut her and do 13 damage.
Yeah. You're not petrified. You're just restrained. Sorry, I forgot that that's not how that. That's how I'm doing it for commoners because I don't want to roll saves on commoners. But you are just restrained.
Okay, who's
You're not
doing?
petrified.
Which one is attacking her?
All 3 of them. Oh wait, I didn't do the attacks for him. Thank you for reminding me. I believe only one of those hits. All 3 of them are just swarming her.
Well, I can't do anything about it because I've got these guys on me.
Yep.
Like I can't break their concentration or anything. Okay. Is it my turn yet?
It is your turn.
Okay. Fuck. Okay. Baby girl. What does being feared mean for them?
They actually have disadvantage on all those attacks. Thank you.
Okay.
so
Jesus
you
Christ.
You didn't take that damage, Alina.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Nope. I'm forgetting the effects are applied, but it is my bad, not yours. You were actually.
So they wouldn't have been able to attack me if they were feared, right?
They have
Or
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
They have disadvantage on their attacks. Let me go up there and re-roll that.
Oh my gosh.
That would have been.
Well, I'm keeping the
That would have
5.
been an 8, so you wouldn't have taken that 12, so you can give yourself the 12 back. And then similar for Dirt, 17 would have still hit Dirt. So Dirt still takes the damage, but you can heal back the 12.
That's alright, you can always get another dirt.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
She can. Like, that's...
Right? I can always make a new bird. He solidifies himself at the start of his turn anyway.
Yeah, you guys have a lot of summons.
Yeah.
Okay. So
We
now,
need them to tank hits.
do they take? So they aren't feared anymore yet, right?
Believe it's at the end of their fear until the end of your turn, so... Let's see. Cackle, frightened until the start of the hyena's next turn, so they're no
Okay,
longer
so we
feared.
aren't feared anymore. Okay, and I don't have enough to do that. We're gonna hit this guy. What am I doing? Okay. We're
And
gonna
this
hit
guy
the
looks the
injured
most
one.
hurt. Yeah.
Injured one, yeah. Actually, I think I just did a normal bite.
Yep, that hits.
And we take 2 damage.
You both take 2 damage.
He still has health, right? Let me look and see. Hold on. These guys are so fucking tanky.
They're tanky boys.
Fuck.
The basilisks?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them too. Bro, can we leave? Can we just go get on the boat? Let's grab Galahadron and let's just fucking hoof it.
Listen, at any I mean, we should probably grab Alina too.
Oh right,
Alina's-
she's getting actively.
yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
that's true. Okay.
At any time, I can hop on my bird and fly away. Basilisks can't fly.
You mean you can pick up Galahadron and fly Galahadron away, right? And then we can hoof it?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
2 turns, and
I do mean. Yeah, I mean that.
I haven't even killed one of them, and there's still 4 more down here to go.
Okay, I can send a guy. I can move the bird down there to help.
Are you yoking me? Okay. Sorry, I don't know what that means either. Sorry, I'm trying to see if there's anything else I can do. I don't think so. I think I just bank on... What is it? What's the thing I can do where I command him to drag him?
That would have been instead of his regular attack.
Not drag, sorry. Bring him down or something. is the
Yeah,
name of the-
that's an exploit, but is in place of. Bring them down. Okay, bring them down was the exploit you had. I gave. I gave you a
Oh, okay, that
different
explains why I'm not seeing it. Okay.
one. Okay, good. I will switch that
I
out.
understand what you're saying now, yeah.
So which one did I give you?
You gave me drag them.
Give you drag them. All right, I will remove drag them, and I will. Character building, MCDM.
It's like the longest turn ever.
I'm sorry. Most of it's me.
Okay.
It's not even you. All right, there you go. Bring them down.
Okay, well, I get it. That's what I was trying to find.
And that just makes them fall prone, which isn't necessarily useful in this circumstance.
Is it not, because it's a,
It is a reaction, but falling prone is something that you do to give yourself
oh,
advantage.
and it's 4 ferocity. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. We're just gonna kill that guy.
Okay, that hits. 2 more poison damage.
I guess not. Alright, let's... I've still got my movement speed.
Yes, you
Okay.
do.
Wait, but I can't carry her.
She's only restrained. She's not petrified. So she's stuck in place. But yeah.
How do we... Okay. I don't know how to get her... If I can't carry her, can I, like, move her and then she won't be stuck in place? Or...
She is restrained, so she just can't move. You can carry her, but carrying another creature, like you can friendly grapple her, that reduces your speed by half. While you're dragging someone around.
Excuse me. Okay. So that's what I'm doing, so it doesn't matter if she's... That's how it would have to be either way, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you could move 5, grab her, and then move 15 away but you would incur 2 attacks of opportunity from the basilisks.
Don't grab me.
Would it break their petrification?
No,
Okay.
no.
Really?
The petrification is slowly seeping in. They need to make another con save on their turn.
Do
If they
not
succeed, it's broken. If they fail, they're petrified.
Okay, so it's not like a channeled ability.
It is not a channel, no. It is more like a dot.
And they can chase us too. Okay, we'll just end it here, and then they can come down here on the next turn
Okay.
and hopefully do something.
All right, Abel. Yeah.
Okay. Guess I can make it to there. So we'll come around, and I'm gonna shout at Marrow, just absolutely devastated. It's like, tear him apart, and I'm gonna give you an extra attack, and then I'm gonna use my attack to shoot whichever basilisk next to Marrow looks like it's
That'd be a
What's
top
injured?
boy. Bleeding profusely.
shotgun.
Its hide is... Oh, no, wait, that actually hits it. That does hit it. Boom. It is very much hurt. There's largely... You just blow a gash out of its side. Dirt and Marrow both take another 2 poison damage.
Okay, and then I'm gonna put, as my bonus action, I'm gonna put a rallying mark on it. So the next person that attacks it will deal an extra d6 damage and heal for a d6.
Excellent. Alright. End of your turn. This commoner is going to make their way to the beach. These 3 are going to get inside this house to safety. So it is all those commoners that are now safe. The guards. This guard is going to spear, and he's actually he's restrained, so that does miss. And then he needs to make another save against the petrification. And he is no longer restrained, so he shakes it off. You guys can't see it because he's down under a ledge.
What a champion.
Guards. Come around here. This guy as well is going to shake off the restrained thing, but he still has to make an attack with disadvantage. That is also going to miss. Alright, so that's the guards. Top of the round, some knights are going to appear from the 3 different areas. They're going to run forward, and they're going to throw some nets that are going to restrain and seemingly paralyze some of the basilisks. We've got them! Protect the civilians! Make sure the basilisks are unharmed! The Baron needs them for the menagerie!
Why?
Alright. Galahadrian, you are still petrified. As you see this knight running by with no eye for you or for the other civilians, just frantically trying to quickly restrain them before they're injured any further. Phelan.
I mean, there's not a whole lot the kid can do. I mean, they're gonna net them, so I will move my bird back to me. But outside of that, I will sit and wait.
Okay. Elena. You are restrained. At the end of your turn, you'll need to repeat the save, but you do have your turn restrained to take actions if you wish.
All these knights are here now. How's this one looking up here?
He's injured, but not severely. It looks like he put a net on the most injured one he could see.
First of all, bitch move.
Surely.
Actually, yeah. What am I talking about? He wouldn't have netted this one. He would have netted the one with the rallying mark on it.
So he could get 6 extra. What a dick.
No, he wouldn't. It's not an attack. It's just he's got a restraining net.
What an asshole.
What a dick.
Protect the basilisk at all cost. There is a fine for killing them, but a reward for restraining them. Huzzah!
You can find the bird, but
I feel like that bird's judgment proof.
he's not going to pay it. I'll tell you that right now.
Find out who that bird's owner is.
No,
There
get him,
you-
fly away.
But yeah, do you just want to take the dodge action, or
Yeah.
okay? End of your turn. Please repeat the saving throw. You are no longer restrained.
Let's go.
All right.
Break
The
leg.
basilisk. Going to see the knight. They're going to rush over. Alina, you get an opportunity attack if you wish.
No, fuck that dude. I hope they eat him.
All right.
Okay.
Nope, that's not the basilisk doesn't need to save against himself. The knight does. The knight is restrained.
Alright,
hope
we're on,
they
we're on
eat
the
him.
basilisk side now.
Alright, guys.
This guy as well. He's going to save. This basilisk is going to once again petrify this guard. Okay, and then petrify that guard's fine. Okay, now the basilisks are going to make their attacks. You hear down further on the wharf. It's like, ah, it's got my face. It's like, oh, the faces are very nutritious. To
At all
appear-
costs means your face, sir.
that one. That guard is very hurt as well. And these two are going to attack this knight. Ooh. And then this one is also going to attack the knight. What is the knight's AC? Alright, that one misses. So yeah, the knight down in the south by Elena, the two basilisks start chomping on its arm, and it's like, quickly, prepare the second net! Alright, Marrow.
Okay, here's the question.
Bite the net.
Can the net be like? Can I take the net and put it on another one?
It is currently very. It's like he threw it on and it constricted around the basilisk, and just paralyzed it.
Okay.
So you could tear it off if you felt like it, but you couldn't remove it in a way that it's usable.
Okay, so it's not. It's single use.
Yes, but it does look like they're pulling a second one out of their pouch.
You know, rich people are not caring about the environment and making reusable products.
Well, they might be able to take it off, but you don't have thumbs.
That's a good point.
Okay. We're back, baby. Dirt is going to hold on. Sorry, I'm just looking to see. Okay, if I howl again, or if I cackle, will the damage from that give me the healing proc? Since it's an attack.
Oh,
Abel,
you
what is
mean
the
for
ability?
mine?
Yeah.
Let me read the ability. The next time damage is rolled against that target by an allied creature, so yes.
Okay. Oh. Run out of its designated attribute. Can I only use it once? No, it doesn't say that.
You should. You didn't increase your ferocity. It's still at 5.
Oh, shit. Listen, I might be stupid.
Yep. Carry on. What's the rest of that sentence?
No, that's why you never finish the sentence. Okay, let's try this one again.
Okay, and they might be dragons.
There we
so
go.
Who knows?
It is still all these basilisks. I'm not gonna put the
Alright.
marker down, but it's the same ones.
All right. So if they succeed, they take no damage. So the one under the net that had the mark on it does not take any damage.
You
Damn it.
fucking bitch. No, change it to a different one, Lev.
Well, all right. The next one also takes no damage.
That's a different one. That's the one that's under the net.
I saw what you did there, Lev.
What? What did I do there? I rolled the one that had the net first.
Uh-huh.
Sure you did. You should make the knights roll too.
Does Dirt consider the knights enemies?
Do they consider him an enemy is the real question.
They do not. They're not looking at Dirt like an escaped animal. So
Okay, then no.
Maybe they should.
okay.
Okay, so Thur, you saw him picking the wrong ones, right?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
What do you mean
So-
I picked the wrong? All right. Listen here.
Listen, I saw what I saw.
Oh, okay.
Okay, if we're gonna do that, that's whatever. It's your game, I guess.
I literally I rolled the wisdom save for the
Uh-huh.
basilisk that was most hurt first.
Uh-huh.
I mean, to be clear,
I
I
don't
believe
know.
you. It's just the timing was too perfect.
I believe
You know what, Lev? At
Thur.
this point, I think the bridge should collapse, and you should kill us all like Ante did.
We're not on a bridge. A sinkhole
Sorry,
opens up. The
I am
floating city
legitimately
seizes
trying
the
to figure out
float.
what to do next.
I know. We're vamping.
Okay. I'm
Is
just
that
gonna-
what happened to y'all? Did the bridge? I feel like the bridge collapsed. That's what
that's
Ante
okay,
used to
that's
kill
okay.
everybody.
you're
no,
back.
Oh no, the bridge didn't collapse. He just declared us dead.
Oh, cool.
He was just like, "You're dead. There's no way you could escape." And we're like, "We jump off the bridge," and he's like, "No, you can't. There's nothing under it." And we're all like, "We're gonna find out."
Okay.
Is Tika sleeping?
She was falling asleep. She said that she heard a kid, and she's gonna go up and check on them, but I don't think she's coming back.
Yeah. Well, we're almost done anyway.
Maybe. I have half a mind to fight these guards too.
Oh well, as soon as we get
Wanna
done with
kill-
this,
I want to kill the lizards first.
Alina is gonna go take me to your leader, and she's gonna have tell the bear.
Yeah, I think
what
we're gonna
for.
miss our boat.
Yeah.
He said the boat would wait for us, though. Oh, take me to your leader, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
If the leader wants to talk to us, he can get on a boat too.
Come along, Baron. We're going north.
We're gonna kidnap the Baron and take him
All
to
right.
the prince.
Sorry about that. So what
Yeah.
did Marrow just attacked one of them? Which
Yeah,
one did
the-
Marrow attack?
The bottom one, she doesn't need healing. The
Okay.
top one's already restrained.
2 poison damage. To all you. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Abel.
It's my turn again already.
Give him hell, Abel.
What does the turn ordering look like here? When do the knights go in the initiative order?
Top of the round. They're like a lair action.
Uh, I don't know that I have anything good to do.
Are you just gonna sit and wait and see?
I mean, I don't want to. It doesn't feel very efficient.
Thought you were part of the wait and see tribe.
I'm gonna actually. Well, so I mean, using a net is an attack, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to shout at this guard, I guess, to give him an extra attack, so he can use 2 nets in a turn.
Okay.
Just like, get these damn things in the nets. They're petrifying everybody. We've got a fatality right there in front of you. I can't believe this.
All right. Ah, we're on it. Quickly, and he reaches in, pulls out 2 nets, just getting ready to just throw them at both the basilisks that are biting on him.
Yeah. And then I still have an additional attack. I
You
guess
can
we'll-
give away both your attacks. I don't think it matters because there's only 3 basilisks. But yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
There are 4,
There are 4. Where's the 4th?
Oh yeah, there's the one way down there.
but I have a
Elena
plan.
can see it. All right.
I can't see it. Then I'll give Eilena my other attack, if she's got a plan.
Okay.
And then I will bonus action order Eilena. It's just like, move, get those basilisks, protect the civilians, and I'll give you you can use your action to move up to 30 feet, and you'll get some temporary hit points.
Okay.
2.
I'll take it.
Alright. That's it for me.
All right.
My reaction to move, correct?
That's right,
without
yeah.
provoking opportunity attacks. Yep.
Well, I'm gonna move here.
Okay. The guards are just going to dodge. Just careful, keep them safe. And this one's going to try to run from the basilisk. So this basilisk is going to get an opportunity attack with disadvantage. Gonna miss. All right, top of the round. More basilisks.
When I run
are
up on
wet.
this guard, it's a free action. Can I yell, "Give me a fucking net"?
I've only got 2 hands, and he uses them on the 2 basilisks. You
Is
ran
it
up
in
to
your bag?
Are you gonna reach into the bag that he pulled out the nets from?
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check, just to see if you can grab
I'm
it.
asking.
Yeah, but he can't help you, so you need to grab it from him.
Oh, I'm not good at sleight of hand.
Just grab the whole man.
There you go. Yeah, you're able to grab a net from his back. All right,
You wield him as a weapon.
Phelan, what are you doing?
That's a damn good question. Yeah, let's do this. I'm going to teleport him back over here.
Okay.
Have him pick up Galahadron,
Okay.
and he can move a full 30 feet in his turn.
All right.
He's pulling Galahadron along.
All right, Elena.
All right, I'm gonna run and jump off.
All right.
And mid-flight, my wings are gonna pop out, and I'm gonna drop the net on this fucker.
All right. They are special anti-basilisk nets, so it does not require an attack roll or anything. You just throw it at it, it wraps around, and it goes catatonic. All right. Are you letting your wings linger after you do that flight, or are you putting them
Yes,
away quickly?
I am going to turn around and I'm going to look at the night.
You are
and
down on a bottom floor. Nobody can see you where
She's
you're
gonna
standing.
rise up like an avenging angel.
Yes.
All right, and well, that will end the combat. Because it is very close to 10. Abel, as the sort of panic and adrenaline still pumping into you starts to leave your body a bit, go ahead and make another alchemy tools, or nature or arcana check. Your choice.
Oh, I didn't.
I think they're all the same.
Alchemy is probably higher.
Yeah.
Because where do I have? It's not listed here. Inventory. Inventory. Alright, I'll just have to go to my character sheet. Nope.
Okay.
I didn't press the long rest button, so I'm gonna do that now. Please ignore me.
Sorry, I zoned out for 3 seconds. What did I miss?
Alina grabbed a net from the guard from the knight, flew over and netted the last basilisk. So as calm settles over the port, as the final basilisk is restrained.
I can't kill them?
Well, that is what we're going to pick up starting
Okay.
next week.
Okay, I thought you were saying like we're done, like no more.
No, we're done with the combat, but now we need to deal with the aftermath of the combat.
What? Okay. Okay.
Do you still
We
want to kill the
cannot
basilisk?
kill.
If you want to
Yes.
kill the basilisk, it won't necessarily be a combat attack. It will be a
Okay.
narrative choice,
Okay.
because they are fully paralyzed.
Okay.
So,
No more threat
All
except
right.
for the guards.
and if you want to do that, it's a whole separate initiative roll, because the guards are
Not going to be thrilled.